If you're just starting your art collection or just want to add more but still unsure which one to collect, here are the top 10 paintings that must included in your collection. As the only artist that is included in Time's 100 most influential people in the world, the name YAYOI is worldwide known. Known for her innovation in each of her works, from Infinity Room, Infinite Net, Flower Series, Polka Dot, Pumpkin Series, and many more. This work is one of her work from Flower Series. One of the unique aspects in this work lies in the background, where this is one of her Flower Series containing bright color background. Complete with all YAYOI's characteristics, starting from the Infinity Net on the background and flower petal, polka dots on the leaves and stem, along with vibrant color flower, which is YAYOI's signature. Moreover, this work is accompanied by certificate from YAYOI KUSAMA Studio, Japan. With her solo exhibition set to be scheduled all around the world this year, YAYOI will always be on people's mind, making the already sought-after works more scarce. That is why this flower works, which is drawn on canvas and having the rare bright background, is a must-have for your collection. Known for the master of Kung Pi style, where each brushstroke are structured and planned ahead, his dedication to Kung Pi is what makes his work unique, as at that time many of his colleagues' works are influenced by Western style. Chi Paise work maintains its roots in traditional Chinese painting. Chi Paise is well known for bringing fresh perspective on everyday objects such as flowers, insects, fruits, and many more. The perspective is achieved by focusing on a particular subject instead of its surrounding. For example, this work is titled Peonies. Here, Chi Paise chooses to focus on the flower petal and stem, devoid of the nature surrounding the flower. Each of the peonies is drawn with great detail and always maintaining the balance of color and proportion between each flower bud. Chi Paise painting will not be complete without his signature calligraphy and his seals, which can be found on the left side of this painting. In addition, this work have been auctioned in Sotheby, Hong Kong on 2010. ZHANG, named as the master from the south for his mastery on Guohua, or traditional Chinese painting technique, mastering each aspect from Guohua, from the type of paper to use, ink, color pigment, type of brush, movement up to seal making each of his work unique and sought after. As this work titled Reading Scholar, where each detail are drawn with care, from the books, table, chairs, and the leaves. We can tell both readers are focused on the books by how ZHANG draw their postures. Color gradation and spontaneous brush movement are used to create depth for the nature surrounding the readers. On the top right, the signature and calligraphy and the artist seals can be found completing this work. This painting have been auctioned in Sotheby, Hong Kong on April 2010. Known as the pioneer of Nanyang art style, along with CHEN WEN HSI, Nanyang art style achieved its unique and striking visual by combining the visual aesthetic from Hindu, China, and modern Europe. The work, titled Fishing Village, depicts the fisherman village where, in that time, is the center of trade and economic growth. Here, we can see where East, the traditional Chinese style, meets the West, the modern painting style. Using realism as its base, Chong Xiaoping managed to incorporate Cubism to create a striking visual between one object to another. The already striking visual are enhanced by the use of various bold color between foreground and the background. Alongside Chong Xiaoping, CHEN WEN HSI is famous for its Nanyang style. Immediately, CHEN WEN HSI drawing that depicts nature stood out. Objects such as landscape, figure, animals, and plants are the most notable. When drawing, CHEN WEN HSI distinguished himself in the movement of the brush. The spontaneous strong stroke between objects bring each color in the object pop out. The work titled Calabash depicts the bottle gourd painting. using the color yellow to represent the ripe gourd and contrasting the nature surrounding it with the color black. Using the color blue, CHEN WEN HSI drawn a dragonfly sitting on the leaves, completing the painting. One of Indonesian maestro that have international recognition due to his unique way to paint, that is painting directly from the tube. In this auction, we have 3 works by AFFANDI with rare object. The work titled Scarecrow depicts the scenery on Bali agriculture land. Created in 1965, this work filled with primary color such as green, red, yellow, and black. At the top, we can see one of AFFANDI's favorite object, that is the sun, drawn with the signature expressionist style along with the rice field and scarecrows. What makes this painting unique is the boar that is drawn on the center, as that is a testament of time. Wild boar at the time can be found freely roaming the rice field or any other agriculture land. Today, sadly, due to modernization, that sight is rarely seen. When it comes to creation process, each artist differs. AFFANDI is well known to paint fast, but in choosing what to draw, AFFANDI likes to take his time, meditating and absorbing everything he sees. Sometimes it takes days before the paint touches the canvas. That is why this work titled Kelapa Gading is unique. This coastal part of the city managed to capture AFFANDI artistic eyes. The color green can be seen as the dominant color, indicating a fertile land that is supported by the abundant coconut hanging on its tree. This beautiful scenery is completed with sun rising high on the blue sky. Last but not least, the work titled The Maestro and Friends. The friendship between AFFANDI and S.Sudjojono have been recorded in many books and stories. This work is a testament of how close their friendship was. Here, AFFANDI draw himself and S.Sudjojono walking next to each other with smiling face, proving their friendship was real and tight-knit. S.Sudjojono, a legendary maestro, known as the father of modern Indonesian art. He introduced modern technique and style by founding Persagi, or association that consists of expert or professional painter, an organization of young Indonesian painter. His drawing is known to show the visible soul of each object and subject. This work, titled Anggrek or Orchid, depicts the beauty of this purple flower. The blooming orchids are drawn in the ocean of yellow flower, which create a beautiful contrast. The leaves, flowers, and orchids are drawn with gradation of thick and thin stroke to create depth and contrast, which is a S.Sudjojono characteristic. The surrounding from mountain and ground are drawn in darker color to allow us to focus on the main subject, which is the orchid. Each of his works are well known to be his meditation and contemplation of his soul regarding the subject. That soul is especially visible in the dancer and the dance that he paints, where Hadi always managed to capture the elegance and grandeur of the dancer and the movement of the dance. The Badaya Dance is a traditional dance originated from Java Island, usually performed in the palace, as it is for the heir of Keraton or kingdom. Badaya dance filled with graceful and meditative movement. It is also known as a dance of king, as Badaya is a result of a king inspiration of an important occurrence. In this Badaya of soul, the dancers are drawn wearing traditional Javanese bride wedding dress. Gold can be found on the band, crown, necklace, and belt, adding splendor to the already magnificent dancers. The dancers can be seen performing a graceful movement as they move from left to right. The background is covered with red to put contrast to the dancer as well to show a fiery soul as the dancer performs. Pioneer in modern Islamic painting by combining calligraphy with abstract or figurative genre. In this work, titled For Him Faith, is the result of studying old inscription from ancient tombstone that is found in Aceh. His contemplation and research are poured out in this canvas with a beautiful calligraphy combined with his signature abstract and color. This work is published in the book titled Modern Indonesian Art from Raden Saleh to the Present Day. Given the title Magic Decorative Painter, as his painting characteristic is countless of repetitive lines. Having to work at rubber forests as a teenager, Widayat developed the love of nature, and hence his favorite object to draw is flora and fauna. In the work titled Going to the Market, Widayat bring up a traditional theme. Starting from the people are drawn wearing a simple clothing, although it is drawn with a great detail and variative gestures. We can see on the left, there's a mother carrying a baby. In the middle, a man wearing a cap. There's also some that grew mustache, and many more you can see. Not to forget Widayat's favorite object, that is flora and fauna. Here we can find the lush trees surrounding the road ahead, with birds sitting on top of each branch. And of course, the two donkeys in the middle that is tasked to bring the purchased goods back from the market. Simple color is also one of Widayat's characteristics. Here, the simple color is a message that human and nature should blend together.